As I was saying, we gain wisdom, we gain knowledge from being in groups of other people, being pushed to growth, being in a mastermind, being there with other people and not just ourselves all the time saying, "Oh, yeah, you're the best." And that's kind of what I'm talking about today. Me and my boyfriend, thankful to him, because if it was up to me, I might not have even watched this particular documentary. Y'all know it's all the hot topic right now. Diddy documentary, The Reckoning. It came out this past week on or weekend on Netflix. We watched all four episodes and I picked up some valuable things from the cards. I was like, I have got to share it because it's just too juicy. It's too good. And there are lessons in there for us because in everything we should be reflecting on ourselves. We should be saying, how can I change? How can I learn from Diddy? How can I learn from Polight? How can I learn from this person? We should not only be watching these events, these situations, these people from the outside, just objectively. We're spiritual beings. You should be internalizing and saying, what lesson can I learn from Diddy? Lesson can I learn from Trump? What lesson can I learn from my mom? How can I heal from his story? A lot of people will approach this and say, "Oh, he did this. He did people wrong. The victims, they should have been paid. And this, he harmed people. It was a sexual abuse." No, that's not where we're going with this. Let me start here. This card. I'm not sure if you can see it, but this is the three. It's not coming in clear. This card right here is the three of diamonds. It holds a great significance. Just the other week, I read this card for Britney Spears. It was her birthday. And the message that came through for Britney Spears was open the line. This card holds significance because it is the birth card of both Brother Polight and P. Diddy Combs. And you're going to be like, wow, no wonder they act the same. Yes, this is what the cards tell you. It reveals to you what these relationships mean in your life. Brother Polight, he's a three of diamonds. He was born on August the 10th, 1983, which makes him a three of diamonds birth card in Cardology. Get this, Sean, P. Diddy, Love King, whatever he's calling himself now, was born on November the 4th, 1969, which also makes him a three of diamonds. That's why both of these gentlemen act alike. Let me tell you what I've seen and how they act alike. One of the things, and if you saw the documentary, you should have tuned into this. One of the things, both of these gentlemen claimed relationships with people they did not really know. Let me give you what Polight did. And some of this is alleged. Yes, I have to use that phrase. And this is what's reported from other people too. He claims to know Malachi Z. York, but other people will say he's never met him in person. That's what the Three of Diamonds does. Three of Diamonds is a very logical, is very valued, and when they get one idea in their head, they will run with it, even claiming relationship with people they don't really know. I watched his documentary too. Let me tell you what I discovered in Polight's documentary. Well, it was a guy who did a synopsis of him. He was living in the place that was owned by Malachi Z. York, being run by his daughter Uma. But yeah, he may have met Malachi Z. York through his books, through his works, but did he really know him? You got to start to question, what is the energy of the people in your life who claim relationship with people they don't know or they've never met, and they're just using that as a source of wealth or as a source for you to give them more money. P. Diddy did the same thing. Because they said in the documentary, and I can only take it from the accounts of what other people said, he was claiming to know Nipsey Hussle. And people like, no, he ain't executive produced that album. He ain't do it if it was anybody. It was Jay-Z. So why, what is it within these two, three of diamonds that makes them claim relationship with other people? One of the things, and I think this YouTuber Blue, I'm gonna give a shout out to her because we watched her synopsis on yesterday. She said that she made a point about Diddy. He does destiny swapping. He's a destiny swapper. He likes to claim relationship, and this could be polite as well. Again, we read energy over here. We read energy to give us a better understanding of our own healing, our own relationships. What did that X mean to me? What did my brother mean to me? What does my mother mean to me? Do I know someone who's a three of diamonds? I can watch out for this behavior like Polight, like Sean Puffy Combs, three of diamonds, claim and relationship. Do you know somebody in your life who's always like, oh, I know Elmira. Oh, I know Joe. Oh, I know that boss. Let me give you the hookup. I can get you in. I can network with you. That's the three of diamonds behavior because they really believe it. They really told themselves and convinced themselves so much they know this person. They can't see anything else. And it comes from not healing as well. Both of these individuals, three of diamonds, Polite and Diddy, they had a tortured past. You saw it in the Reckoning documentary where his father died at an early age. He lived with his mother. His mom would dress him up in the fur coats and all the things. And imagine, like really imagine this. And this could be, you could have had a similar life story yourself at the age of 6, 7, 8, 11, being treated by your mom in this way. What would you produce as a 50 something year old man? What would come out of you if you don't do the healing? Because this is what we see with both of these gentlemen. Yes, they have this birth card, but they did not do the healing. And I can tell they didn't do the healing. They did some of the healing because you even heard Polite talk about it. He had diabetes and consulted with Dr. Sebi. He was able to clear up the diabetes, the gangrene. Yes, he got the physical healing, but did he get the emotional healing? That's what I speak about over here is your emotions. We got to get in tune with the whole body. A lot of us we look good on the outside. Yeah, I put on my purple dress. I'm svelte. Because both of these gentlemen, Polite, Diddy, they look great on the outside to the naked eye. But we're reading energy over here. We read spirituality. We do healing. We don't just read the book by its cover. What is it really telling us? What do these two gentlemen really telling us if they're claiming relationship with other people? They don't really know themselves. That's point two. Point one was they claim relationships with people they really don't know. That's one of the similarities. Number two, they don't know themselves. I could tell that with Diddy. I could tell that with Diddy long time ago. When you don't know yourself, you will want to be in the company of other people who build you up, who build up your ego, who build up your prowess. Think about it. Diddy, Biggie. Oh, I got to be with Danny Kane, and you may be like, oh, he's a producer. He wanted to produce all these acts. No, you see clearly in this documentary he wanted to be around those people to usurp their energy because he was not clear of who he was. He didn't even want he didn't want his own girl, his own woman. He wanted other people's women. Think about that. Are you that person? Do you know this person in your life? Are you so unclear about your views, your position, your opinion, your soul mission that you're willing to go after everybody else's shit? That's what Diddy and Polite have in common. I saw there was this crypto guy Polite linked up with, and he was all like, "Oh yeah, crypto's the next thing." He essentially stole. He Polite may disagree and say, "No, I didn't steal from that man. He invested in me." And see, I blame the other people, but y'all gotta watch out for these three of diamonds. Y'all willingly giving, like this guy, this crypto guy willingly gave him 100K. Who does that? 100K of your inheritance, 100K no matter where it came from, should not be going to this individual who does not know themselves. Watch out for who you invest in. Your time, your money, your energy, your love, your relationship, your words. They could be dangerous because they don't know themselves. So they're usurping your energy, saying, "Oh, I want to be like you. Oh, you're the next big thing." Meanwhile, they're stealing your stuff. P. Diddy, Heavy D, P. Diddy, Andre Harrell. Yes, it's okay to emulate people and say, "Oh, I want to have characteristics of that thing." But when you don't know yourself, you won't even craft your own hair, your own clothing, your own anything. This is a cautionary tale about what could go down. Because when we don't do our healing, we can end up in the extremes. We got to do the battle. We got to do the war. We got to fight from within so we don't have to fight without. That's why Polight's in jail now. That's why P. Diddy's in jail now. Because they didn't do the inner work. They had to do that. They had to do the fighting on the outside. How many cases do both of these gentlemen have? How many cases against them? There's so many similarities. The card tells it all. Their birth card tells it all. And I'm sure if I was to look deeper into the 13 card spread, I could see some other things. But this is what I see. Thirdly, because they didn't know themselves, all they knew how to do was copy and paste. My boyfriend actually went to, back in the day, I guess this was around 2012, 2013, was going to some of Polight's events and purchased his book. I just looked at the book yesterday and I said, this book ain't nothing but copy and paste. Even the production is bad. Like the pages sticking together because the ink ain't printed right. He didn't copy and paste it from other book. It's something else as a teacher, as a speaker, as a leader, as a philosopher, that you draw on these ideas and you allow God to speak into you and you rewrite it in your own words. But no, all he did was copy paste this book. There's no order to the book. That's how you get disorder, when you just decide to copy and paste. Puffy did the same thing. You saw it in The Reckoning. Literally, they looked at the Tupac video, I Get Around, and he had his team for weeks deconstruct that song, deconstruct that video to say, y'all need to recreate this. And they did. They recreated it for Biggie. Same, same scenes, same shirt off, same elements of the music video. It's like, how much more copy and pasting you did? We love copy and paste. I copy and paste all the time over here. But I do it as a time saver, not to copy somebody else's creativity. They do say that that's the best form of art is when you're paying homage to another individual. There's actually a book we have in the home. I can't remember the title of the book, but the book states just that. Copy the art. A lot of people have been taught that, to copy. No original, and we know, oh, there's nothing new under the sun. But yeah, there may not be nothing new under the sun if you just copying off of your brother, your sister, your best friend, your classmate, the other artist. Now you know you copying, but that's how some souls are. There are some souls who are not genuine. They just piggyback off other people because that's what they came into this realm to do. They don't know how to do nothing but copy and paste. But it's up to you to recognize these people in your life. They might be that three of diamonds. Look at them and say, do I know a three of diamonds? Do I know a Polight in my life? Maybe they're not as extreme as Polight or extreme as Diddy, but do you know one? Are you one? These are some things you need to look out for too. You may have a Three of Diamonds birth card and you like to copy and paste. You like to steal other people's ideas. You don't want to take the time to develop the ideas on your own. And this is for a lesson for everybody because it's not just Three of Diamonds people. It's what lesson can you take from what they did? Are you the person who's always looking to take the easy road out, especially with AI? You're like, oh, let me just get on ChatGPT and prompt it, do it. You don't even wait for the download from God. You don't even wait on your intuition. You don't even want to wait. You want it quick. Microwave. You need answers now. I need the hit record now. I need the book now. I need the money now. That's not how wealth works. That's not how healing works. That's not how true foundation works. There's ease, there's flow. Consider this. One of my students, she had a baby a couple of months ago. You think the baby came like that? No. There had to be a sexual act, had to get the pregnancy test, then 9 or 10 months later, the baby was birthed. You waited for the gestation period. Yes, we know about quantum leaping, we know about that, but this ain't no reason for you to be copying and pasting Diddy and Polight. Why can't you do your own thing? Why can't you do your own thing? There were times in my life I wanted the easy way. Oh, I can reflect back to one. I just wanted to sound like Whitney Houston. Oh, if I could sing like her, things would be so easy. But the reality was, I have my own voice. I have a unique God given voice. You have a unique signature, blueprint. Stop trying to be like everybody else. Stop copying and pasting other people's shit. Oh, they said I should do my social media posts like this. Oh, they said I should do my live stream like this. Oh, if I duplicate Candace Owens, I'm just going to name her because people claim she's got the number one podcast. I don't believe that. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to duplicate Candace Owens. I'm going to get my studio like her. I'm going to get the same mic she got. I'm going to get the same producer she got. I'm going to wear the same clothes. But what clothes do you want to wear? How do you want to produce your show? How do you want to produce your business? How do you want to produce your relationship? How do you want to produce your art, your artist? Do you just want to get on the stage and copy and paste? No. Don't get swindled by these people who are unhealed, who are not self reflective. They have not taken the time to look into themselves, but all they want to do is copy and paste. Oh, do this, do that, do this. Oh, I can build my business just like Google. You don't even know what Google doing for real. You just know what they put out in the publish in the public. Do it your way. We've been discussing that big this year in the mastermind I lead. Customizing, following your own energy signature, your own energy blueprint. That's why the cardology is so important because you can see your unique blueprint. You might be a two of hearts. You might be a king of spades. And you're trying to be like the three of diamonds, or you're trying to be the queen of clubs. Yes, you can put on that dress for a little while. You can dress in that. Try it out to see, oh, what would happen if I was a little more assertive? But you need to follow your own way. Because a lot of these business coaches, spiritual gurus, everybody will say, do it my way. Yes, learn from them. But the best way is to ask yourself, what actually works for me? What can I put into practice? What am I disciplined enough to follow through with? And not just always on the hunt trying to find something on the outside, claiming relationships with other people I really don't know, not knowing myself, and copying and pasting. Copying and pasting, I think, should only be used in Word or just when you're trying to do a document. I don't need to copy and paste my life. I don't want the same life my mom lived. Yes, there are some elements I like that she lived. There are some elements of my sisters, some elements of my friends, some elements of other business owners, some elements of Beyonce. I can look and say, oh, she does that great. Let me see how I can remix that into my own way. But don't just copy and paste. That's not your life. Live your life. There's a song y'all know I'm all about music. This song just came to mind by In Vogue. It goes, this is your life. You got to live it your own way. This is your life. Yeah, you got to live it your own way. That's on their Funky Divas album. Look it up. Because it's the truth. Live your life your own way. These Polight, Diddy cautionary tales. And you might almost get swindled by these people, but always listen to your intuition. I can say that for myself. It's why I didn't even end up in the music industry. Like actually doing as I wanted to. I'm a member of ASCAP. I went out to LA to when I was in the music group. This was back in 2008. I started on that path, but then I saw certain things was like, this ain't it. Because this music industry is demonic. They got too many crazy things going on. Yes, there's demons everywhere, but my intuition spoken to me, especially when they had me sign that NDA agreement at when I did the American Idol trials. I was like, if I got to do this just for a damn audition, I don't even I don't even want no parts of this, because you would have thought that's what Elmira was going to do. All the talent shows I participated in, submitting my tape to the Showtime at the Apollo, growing up singing at the church, writing my own songs, singing, 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 singing. But what I was discovered, that wasn't my path. Yes, I still sing, I still create my music, but I do it with the purpose of healing the entire world with hearts and hands. That's my lane with the music. I use music in my lessons. Find your own way. This is your life. You've got to live it your own way. These cards, I'm telling you, they be telling it all. These cards be telling on people, telling on Polight, telling on Diddy. Because when I did the cards yesterday, I'm like, oh, this makes so much sense why these two gentlemen have so many similarities. Don't matter where they show up, what industry, what place in the world. They could live in a different country, because Polight, it was in a conscious, quote unquote, conscious community, black conscious community. Diddy, hip hop, soul, music industry. Same imprint, same blueprint, because they are three of diamonds. My advice to them and any other three of diamonds is to heal these patterns that you know exist. Learn to work with them. Say, okay, how can I do better? How can I do different? Not be so cocky and, oh, I'm the best, I'm going to just get off. If they don't learn the lesson, they'll just be back here on earth yet again. Another lifetime going in the loop. Going in the loop. That's my message for them and the three of diamonds. What if you encounter a three of diamonds? Watch out for these things. Are they claiming relationship with you or other people they really don't know? Do they really know themselves? Are they abusive? Do they get these ideas in their head and just run with it and not willing to shift, not willing to elevate, not willing to grow? Are they the copy and paste? Are they following behind you saying, "Oh, I want to learn everything about you." Yeah, they want to learn everything about you so they can copy and paste. I said copy and paste so many times here. Because that's what they be trying to do. They want to be you. They don't want to be themselves. They want to be you. That brings up another song. That's who is that? Van Van. Van Van and what's her name? T.I. and Tiny's daughter. Her name is escaping me right now, but they have a song called "Be You, Be You." I love that little song. It might be like, "Oh, Elmira, that song for kids." No, that song for you. Be you. You're encountering these three of diamonds people. Watch out, cause they might be trying to usurp your energy, and they don't. Sometimes they don't know it. When they don't know themselves, they gotta try to know you because you know yourself. Watch out. All of this stuff is lessons. Cardology, astrology, any practice you can name. Massage therapy, I do that too. It's not there as just an individual modality. It's there for you to live your life holistically. It's there for you to take the lessons for yourself, to go within. Let me say that again. These things are there for you to go within. What can I learn? What can I put into practice in my life? Is not for other people. Because many of us watch these documentaries, TV programs, and we just watch it for entertainment. No, you should be watching these things for the lessons and the blessings. It's not, it's not, oh, I watched that series over the weekend. It was great. No. What can you learn from it? What can you glean from it? How can it give you a deeper perspective on your life, on your relationships? Number one, the relationship with yourself. What wisdom, what knowledge can you glean? What's the insight? Because that's what they're doing. They're not just putting these shows. Think about it. They're not just putting these shows on TV and the movies on Netflix, on Hulu for the sake of just, oh, let me just post something. They have an intention. It's up to you to see what the intention is for you and not be swayed by other people, their intentions. You should always have your own intention, your own guidance, your own knowing. I'm always on that. Empowerment, self empowerment. It's all about you, your own, and own it. Don't let other people own you. Polight, Diddy. Oh, I own you. Oh, you can't go nowhere without me. You're nothing without me. I put you on. You'll never be anything unless you're under my record company. Unless you speak with me. Unless you're on the stage with me. Those are lies. If somebody tell you that, don't even listen to them. Yes, we believe in collaboration, we believe in community, but don't let nobody tell you you're not already great. You're not already powerful. God made you great. So what would make you not great? Oh, you're nothing without me. Oh, see if you make it somewhere in this industry without me. Ah, I'm just saying stuff I heard in that documentary. And I've heard from Diddy over the years. They will they will lie to you, but don't believe the lies. Don't be a victim. How do we not be a victim? You empower yourself. You do the healing. You do the practices. Everything we speak about over here, you heal your heartbreak. You will continue to spiral into more heartbreak. You saw it with Polight. You see it with Diddy. Their childhood was full of heartbreak. They didn't learn how to get off of that wheel, so they just continuously live in heartbreak. Yes, they found a measure of success from that because they learned to swindle people, because the three of diamonds is all about value, all about the material. But yes, they have the material. They created the books. They created the business. They've got the business, the money, the wives, the women, the children. That's all the physical. But what do they have inside? They're lacking the spiritual. They're lacking the emotional intelligence. They're lacking the emotional foundation. They don't have it. Both of them are probably like 5 years old inside, broken. You don't have to be that. You're whole. You have to make a decision. You want to be whole. You are healed. Healing is war. Yes, it's a battle. Oh, do I go back to this? Do I move from my family? Do I do all the things I talk about on the podcast? But you ain't got to be them. Learn the lessons from them. There are both blessings and lessons from watching other people. It's in you. Be uniquely you. It's okay. You might say, but I'm not getting anything. I don't have the accolades. I want to be big. I want to be famous. Yeah, you can want all those things, but you got to watch out because you might encounter some of these. Some three of diamonds people. You got to know what to do when you encounter them. You got to know what to do. That's our lesson for today. I wanted to come on and just explain to you how not to get swindled by this particular type of person. Polight, Diddy. Plus, what are the lessons you can apply to your life, your healing? Don't just watch these people and say, oh, they're stupid, oh, they're dumb for falling for this. You could fall for it too if you don't do your healing. I was scammed. I was scammed. I mean, I've probably been scammed multiple times, but one significant one pops up right now. I was scammed out of $500. There's a video on YouTube, on my YouTube channel about it. Because I was just in this air of, oh, they're telling me I won the Publishers Clearinghouse. Let me go over here. They had me driving around the city of Nashville to get some damn money card to send them. I used my rent money, y'all, to pay these people. Thank God, luckily, grantfully, I had extra funds, but I gave $500 to somebody I don't know because I left myself open to it. But it was a lesson I learned. Had to report the incident to the police. I just knew I had won some money. Oh, you got to send us. If somebody tell you you need to send them something for you to win a prize, that don't even make no damn sense. I fell for it. What else have you fallen for? Don't look at these victims of Polight, of Diddy. Oh, they're stupid. They shouldn't have never fallen. What have you fallen for? What can you admit to yourself and other people that you've fallen for? I did. I fell for that five. This was several years ago. Mm, that's life, y'all. Healing is war. Until next time, we'll actually have a broadcast on Wednesday. We have our guest Cecilia talking about silent triggers. We have episode, what is it? Episode 11 is coming up. Woo woo. We're on our first, completing our first season of Healing is War. That is the message for today. Peace, everybody. Bye.